Alright, welcome back. This is Charles, your code instructor, and I've been taking you on this exciting adventure of discovering the world of coding. And we want to particularly consider Scratch as a tool that could be used to teach coding to children, and anyone can learn coding using Scratch. I mean, really, it's a very simple and friendly tool, language to use to learn the principles of coding, and you can create a lot of things with Scratch: stories, animations, dialogues. I mean, so many things could be created using Scratch. And the cool thing about it is, while you're creating, you're learning principles that developers and engineers at big companies like Google and Apple and Facebook and Microsoft, amongst others, use in their daily jobs. Okay, and that way, once you're done learning coding using Scratch, you could now move on to some other languages that may not be so visual in nature. Okay, that's if you want to go higher. Definitely, I expect you would want to go higher. You'll be able to learn those languages much easily, thanks to the foundation that you've gotten from Scratch. Now, in my previous video, I clicked on the download link. Now my internet data access is back. Alright, now when you click on the download link, this is what you see. You see this page, and it shows you the Scratch desktop. Alright, the one that can be used offline without an internet connection, and it has it supports two operating systems. Okay, the big two, if you like, Windows and Mac OS. Alright, it also gives you guides on how to install it. So you click on the download link, you click on the download button. Once you click on this download button, the download starts, and after that you can go double click on the file that's created, that was downloaded to install the Scratch 3.0 desktop. Okay, so you're going to see this pop-up box coming up after you're done installing it. If you are wondering what's gonna happen when you click the download button, once you do that, it starts the download somewhere at the bottom of your page. If you're using the Chrome browser, you can see it right there. Okay, now I'm going to stop this download because I already have it. Alright, I already have it, so I don't need to download it anymore. But once it's done downloading, all I need to do is to click on it. Okay, that's how easy Chrome makes it. You click on it, and you would see a dialog box that would guide you up to this stage. Okay, so that's why after downloading it, you run the .exe file. Okay, you can see it ends with an exe. This file extension is .exe, and then it just keep clicking next until you have your Scratch desktop installed on your PC. Alright, so let's start creating things using Scratch, shall we? Now, I'm going to close my browser, and yeah, we're going to bid these guys goodbye because we'll be using the offline versions. But before we leave this site, I'd like to show you some other cool things you could find on it. A couple of questions have been asked. Can I use Scratch link to connect to extensions? Can I use Scratch desktop? Also have Scratch open in the browser? Sure. And this one is quite interesting. And this was the reason why I said I would use Scratch 2 for most of my projects. But I'm sure by the time Scratch 3 supports sharing from within the editor, I'm sure it's gonna be a cool thing. Yeah, it's gonna be really cool. Okay, so they're promising us Scratch for Chromebooks. Those who use the Google Chromebook computer systems. There's good news for you. Sometime in 2019, maybe before Christmas, we're gonna have a Scratch desktop for Chromebooks. Okay, I'm not too sure those who use Linux might have that in 2019, but anyway, let's stay tuned. Alright, okay, so let's go create something, shall we? Maybe we should take a look at Scratch 3. Okay, so let's be good. Alright, let's take a look at the latest version, and then we'll come back we'll then do we'll do a few gigs in Scratch 2, Scratch 1, and Scratch 3. How about that? Okay, but we'll start with the latest one. Alright, so I'm going to launch Scratch 3. Meanwhile, you remember I tried to install Scratch 2 the last time when I tried to show you how to install it. However, I'll have to cancel it because I already have it installed on my PC. Okay, so we could make things run a bit faster. Alright, now once you've installed Scratch on your PC, I would equally advise you join the Scratch community, because if you join the Scratch community, then you would be able to upload your Scratch or your offline Scratch projects to the community, and they could see it and they could add stuff to it and make it more cooler. Okay, so what does it take to join? It's really easy. All you need is an email, okay, and a username, and I mean you're good to go. Okay, so you choose a Scratch username, which of course they would advise shouldn't be your real name. You choose a password, confirm the password, and just keep following the steps, clicking next. You know, that's the cool thing about it. You click next and click next until you get to the point where you receive an email. Okay, so that's it. It's really cool and easy to join. Alright, so let's take a look at how to launch our Scratch 3. Now, this is how your Scratch 3 icon looks like after it's been installed on your computer. Okay, I find it really easy to access them or using the icons on the desktop. You could also see them on the programs menu, but I think I think this is faster, don't you think so? Okay, so I'm going to launch it now. I double clicked it and it takes a while to open. In the next video, we'll be creating something really cool. Stay tuned.